you and I were talking earlier, and that something came up into our conversation that seems to have no fit here, but I think it totally fits, and that's the Solomon situation with the babies, right? So Solomon is the judge, and Solomon has a woman whose baby was killed by her neighbor, and their boys are the same age, and so there was a thievery of the other baby, and there was now a dispute as to this child that was alive, who he belongs to. So Solomon is the wise judge, wise man on the earth, and he says, "Bring me the baby and the two mothers." And the mothers say, "This is my baby," and this mother says, "This is my baby." And Solomon goes, "That's fine. You guys are two people. There's one baby. Let's chop the baby in half and give you both half." The sword comes out, and immediately the woman whose daughter it is or son it is says, "No, have her keep the baby." And in that moment, well, why was that significant for Solomon? Because in that moment, the package, what he experienced, told him all he needed to know about the women. He could tell who the mother was by her response. In the
Right.
same way, you can tell the content of what's inside a human being by their responses. And so, as we begin to proselytize and prosecute this message, it is so important that we embody the message. Because some people are like Solomon; they don't have time to unwrap the wrappers. You don't have time to go through. You don't see Solomon getting transcripts and videotape from that night, right? He just asked some simple questions, right? And so he immediately knew what he needed to know, not because he researched it and logically went through like, where were you and where were you? What were you wearing? No, he asked the question, and immediately it was evident who the mother was.
Right. But we do have to acknowledge that Solomon was probably a little wiser than us,
Yeah.
right? So it came
Oh,
to him.
yeah, I guess so.
I have no idea how it came to him, but we have the same wisdom that Solomon had. We have access to the same wisdom because he wasn't wise because he was just that smart, right? Probably he was smart, but ultimately the wisdom from God is available and accessible to all of us. So in every circumstance, we do have the wisdom of God.